Hello, friends. This is Brother Oscar Lykin, your brother in Christ. I'm feeling so good today, man. I'm in a nice, happy mood. And I was just thinking about all the things that I went through just recently, some of the experiences that I have. I just came back from Guyana, South America. That's my home. But I was there for a little while, and boy, I've really learned a lot and seen a lot and experienced a lot. But I'm back in the United States, and what I'm thinking is I'm so happy that I've learned how to conduct myself and what to do when certain situations arise. You got to have good self control, and you have to know what to do sometimes because all kinds of things can happen. Anyway, I want to share this with you, right? Something that I wrote on paper that to remind myself and to help me to get my mind together and to think right and how to act in certain situation, right? So anyway, let me read this to you. It says, "Every man should understand himself as he is. Know thyself as the good book advice. Know yourself. You got to know yourself, and you got to know what to do when you can't even think of the right thing to do. You better think fast and you better make the right decision and do the right thing, or else you don't know what can happen. Know thyself as the good book advice. Take heed to thyself and unto the doctrine. Self concept is what you think about yourself, the way you see yourself at a subconscious level. People often become what they believe themselves to be. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. You're gonna act certain way according to the way that you think because your thoughts control your behavior. Did you know that? So a lot of time you gotta stop to think before you do anything. In the world we're living in now, man, these are the last days. Don't fool yourself. These are the last days. We're living in end times. And this wicked system of the world is designed to take you down. And so you have to know what to do at all times, man. And you better call on the Lord, trust in Him, believe in His word, learn His word, stand on His word. You got to know His word and you got to do the word. So let me read this here to you. He says, "People often become what they believe themselves to be. Make up your mind how you want to live your life. You got to make up your mind how you're going to live your life. Don't let anybody tell you how to live your life. Follow the teachings from the Bible and do what God tell you to do. Practice His word and do His word, and things will go better for you. You can enjoy the abundant life that Jesus left for us. When God created man, He said He blessed us, and He said, "Go down there, conquer, subdue, replenish the earth, take dominion over everything, man." And God said He blessed us with everything. He provided everything that He know we're going to need to live in this life. But the devil is tricking people, and people don't know what to do with themselves. Some people acting all kind of way, foolishly, and leaders are destroying this world, confusing people, making it hard for people to live, and it's all the devil plan to take us all down, man. The people that you love the most will try to mess you up. The people that you love the most going to put obstacles in your way. But the Bible already taught us that. It says, "Your foe shall be the people of your own household." So, man, you got to be smart and you got to think right. And think before you do anything or before you say anything, because you have to give account for everything you do or say. So try to understand it, right? Now listen to me and follow what I'm saying, and you're gonna see that you're responsible for everything that you do, and everything that you do in this world have consequences. If you do good, good shall follow you. The Bible says anything good that you do for anyone, God will do the same for you. So let me read this what it says. It says, "Make up your mind how you want to live your life. Put all of your plans before God. Ask Him to direct your plans and allow Him to lead you in the right direction. You can become a person that you want to be. You can become the person that you want to be with the help of Jehovah God. Just make up your mind how you want to live your life and how you want it to be. And don't let nobody lead you in the wrong way. Keep all those negative people with negative thoughts and negative ideas away from you. Now, here's one experience I had. I just got to Guyana, right? Just recently. And one of my cousins, I'm not calling no name of anybody, right? He came to me and said, "Man, let's go there and get something to eat." We got out there to this restaurant, and immediately he went and ordered some beers. And I said, "Man, look, I stopped drinking. I'm not drinking. I don't want no beer or nothing." He said, "Oh, you going to drink this effing beer today?" I was like, "Oh, you going to make me drink it?" "Yes, you're going to drink this beer." And I'm thinking, wow, I heard of peer pressure. But I'm a grown man, and here is rare peer pressure right now. So I said, "Well, I don't want no beer." He's like, "Oh, yeah, you're going to drink it." He went and order it anyway. Like he's going to force me to drink it. Then I told him, "You know what? I want you to stay far away from me and stay out of my business. Whatever I do, please don't be around trying to disturb my life or causing any problem." He said, "Oh, I'm going to show you. I'm going to be around you. And certain person, if they come around, I'm going to cuss them out and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that." I said, "No, you're not going to be around me." Would you believe that man came to my house and tried to do all those things that he said he was going to do? I had to just keep him away from me and I stay far away from him because people will push you, man, and people will try to tell you this and tell you that and try to trick you into all kinds of. And if you listen to them, before you know it, you're there doing things that you shouldn't even be doing. You're there going places that you should never be and can't find yourself in all kinds of situations. So let me share this with you now. It says this: "Ask for what you desire, trust and believe. Hope against hope. Hope is desire accomplished with expectation. So you got to have faith. And when you ask for something, believe that you're going to get it and you shall receive it." It says that. When you pray and ask for something, believe that you receive it and it shall be yours. You got to take God at His word and you got to believe in the Lord with all your heart and with all your soul and your mind. You got to do like me. I'm standing on the promises of God. I don't care what happened. I know I'm going to run into all kinds of situations and people are going to talk bad about me. People are going to say this. People are going to say that. People are going to point finger. They're going to remind me of my past. They're going to say you can't change. You can never change. Even your own sons and daughters, sometimes I tell you things like that. And people want to put you down and count you as not, make you feel you're no good, you're nobody, you can never do any better. But you don't listen to those lies. You don't let what people say affect you in certain kind of way. People want to see you act foolish. People want to see you lose your cool. They want to see your true colors. They want to see how you're going to act under certain situation. Listen, remember now, Jesus was in the wilderness. And Jesus was fasting. He was hungry. And the devil came to him and said, "Man, look at you. You call yourself the Son of God? Man, come on, get out of here. If you were the Son of God, you didn't have to be hungry. You can take these stones and make them into bread right now. You can say, 'Hey, stone, turn to bread because I'm hungry and I'm going to eat you up.'" Jesus said, Man cannot live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of the Lord. You see, Jesus knew what he had to do and what he had to say. The devil said, You think you're smart, huh? All right, the devil took Jesus up on a high pinnacle and showed him, said, "Look, see all of that? The kingdom of the world. You see all those big old buildings there, airplanes, fancy car, everything you can see there, wealth and riches. I give it all to you if you would just bow down and worship me." Jesus just smiled and said, "Man, look, you worship God and Him only. I'm not going to worship you. Who do you think you are? I'm asking you right now, who do you think you are? Who do people say that you are? What do you think about your own self? What you think about yourself or what God think about you is all that matter. Forget what people say and who point finger of you. I don't want to criticize nobody. I'm not going to condemn or criticize nobody. I'm not better than anybody. I'm asking God every day to strengthen me and to keep me happy and to keep me well and to provide for me those things that I need. And God has never failed me yet because He keeps His promises. He said, I'll be with you until the end of time. I'll go with you wheresoever you go it. And I'm taking God at His word. I believe in His word. And He always provides for me all the things that I need. Sometimes when I think I don't know what to expect and what's going to happen, man, God come true for me all the time. All the time. God always come true to me. You deserve the best. So don't settle for less. Don't settle for anything that the devil throw out there and say, hey, this is what's going to happen. This is how it's going to be. No. You got to develop the ability to fly to higher attitude, man. You got to change your life and believe in God and study His word and stand on His promises, stand on His word. And this is what Jesus said. If my word abide in you and you abide in my word, you shall ask for what you want and it shall be given to you. Hey, and this is the confidence that we have in Him, especially me, that if you ask for anything, He hears you. He hears us. And the things that we ask for, He said He'll give them to you. That's God making those promises, And that's what I believe. And this is the confidence that we have in Him, that if we ask for anything according to His will, He'll give it to you. And because we know that, we ask. He said, ask and it shall be given. Knock and the door shall be open unto you. And so that's what I do. And God always comes through to me. Okay, so look here. Before I stray way too far from what I really want to say, remember I said we're living in the last days. These are the end times. And you wonder why people treat you the way they do sometimes? People don't want to hear you say you're getting any better or you're doing good. People want to point finger at you, condemn you, and make you feel ashamed. But God said that He wants us to live the abundant life. Jesus Christ said, my peace I give unto you, not as the world give I unto you. Don't be afraid, don't worry, and don't be afraid. So God wants us to live the abundant life, and He wants us to live in peace. So you got to remember those things. Now hear this. Let me read this here. It says, where your behavior is concerned, the most important and most powerful mind involved is your own. Your own mind. You gotta don't let people tell you how to live your life. Don't let nobody push you and tell you what you do or act certain way that cause you to go crazy and lose control of yourself. What you tell yourself about a situation affects how you feel about it and what you will do. It's what will go in your mind and how the devil twist your thoughts and stuff. Sometimes your interpretation of a situation can get distorted and you only focus on the negative. You don't think about what God says you should do in this situation or in that situation. You're just thinking about, man, He's saying that about me or about my mother. Oh, nobody talks about my mother like this. And you lose control. You're gone crazy. But obstacles reveal what we truly believe and who we really are. You remember when the devil came and tried to trick Jesus and tell him to throw yourself off of this mountain because throw yourself off of this building, God will take charge of you if you're His son. Jesus knows what to do and what to say and how to get the devil away from him. Okay, you know that you have the power to control your own behavior and your mind. You have the power to control how you will behave. So you don't let people push your button and make you act a certain way. A temperate person is sober and calm in judgment, clear in thinking and in perspective, does not overreact to situation, become overwhelmed, nervous, and insecure. Imagine now if you're a leader, right? And you're leading a whole bunch of people, we're going somewhere, and then all of a sudden, something bad, let's say a crazy man with a machete in his hand jump out. You're the leader of all these people now. And now you, oh, please, oh, don't kill us, oh my God. Oh, you're trembling and shaking, just shaking and trembling. What do you think all the people that follow you going to do? How do you think they're going to act? This is their leader now. You're the leader, you're a general in the army leading, and all of a sudden you see the enemy coming and you start panicking and going crazy. What do you think going to happen to all those soldiers following you? Okay, I'll make this simple. Let's say that you were going somewhere and you lose your way, and all of a sudden you run into a man and you're asking him, "Sir, can you help us? Can you show us where to go?" He said, "Just follow me. I think it's right over this way." But then you realize that the man is blind. You got five, six people are your children, and would you follow this blind man knowing that he is blind and he's trying to lead you and your children to somewhere that he can't even see? What do you think gonna happen when you run into a deep ditch? What do you think is gonna happen? Okay, look, people like to try to push you, and I had some experiences in Guyana. I might tell you about a couple of them in a minute. But it says reaction are not well thought out response to situation. They are non-thinking, automatic behavior that simply appears when particular situation arises. Mainly inappropriate behavior. So certain things happen, and so people are just used to reacting a certain kind of way, and sometimes they don't even think of what they're doing until it's too late. Okay. Some people started cursing, yelling, and they're ready to fight and all of that. And that's called catastrophic reaction. Catastrophic reaction. Some people learn how and they know how to make a wise decision. But some people know how to push your button and make you act like a puppet. And you don't let people learn. You don't. That's why you don't tell people everything about yourself, some of your past or your experiences, because people say, "Oh, I love you. I would never do that to you. I wouldn't do that. I would never do that." And you tell them your business and tell them what you're afraid of or what hurts you and all of that. Boy, and they can't wait for a chance. The first chance they get, they're gonna push that button and make you feel what you hate to feel or make you act how you hate to act. And you don't even realize what's going on because you're not thinking right. You know, you're not thinking right. So you got to know what you're doing, and you got to develop that kind of mind setting to where you learn not to overreact and not to act too fast. Now look at this. I'm in Guyana, right? And I was sitting with some friends, and as I was leaving, this guy that I know very well came behind me and said, "Hey, hold up." And I'm not calling no names. So he got close to me and he said, "Man, I want to tell you something because I know you probably saw me acting strange. And you even said it, that I'm not acting cool with you and I'm not acting like I used to." So, he said, "You know what? One of your cousins just died, right?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, they asked me to build his tomb." I said, "Really?" He said, "Yeah, they give me some money, but they thought I was stupid. They give me less than I expected. But I took it." He said, "I took the money, and me and one of my friends was supposed to go build this tomb." This is the guy that did it is telling me this, right? And he know that the guy is telling me about is my cousin. He said, we went to build this tomb, me and my friend, but we said, "You know what? Come on, let's go buy some marijuana. Let's go buy some weed, and let's go and buy some food." He said they bought the food and the weed, and they went to the graveyard where the funeral was supposed to come. They were going to bury this guy, right? And it's late in the afternoon already. He know that it's getting late. He said he told his friend, "We're not going to do nothing. We're just going to sit here and smoke and eat. And when they come, we're going to laugh at them. And we're going to just sit here and enjoy watching them crying and going through hell." Now, the thing about this whole thing is this person that died, they found him a couple of days or days later. And so, his body had already decayed a little bit already. But this guy said he told those people to come. He took their money, went there and smoked weed and ate food and didn't build a grave. So when those people came there, it's almost night, nothing is ready. And he said they were so frustrated, they were so upset, and he could see the grief and everything. He said he never felt so good in his whole life. Now, this is my cousin he's telling me about. And man, I felt his blood boiling up in me. I saw this movie a long time with this guy was telling this man about his son, what he did to his son. He said, I caught your son there in the snow way out there in the middle of nowhere, and he was naked and cold, and he was freezing. No, he said the man took his clothes off, and the man was naked and freezing, and he said a person would do anything for a blanket or a piece of clothes to put on because, to save his life. And he said this man was begging and begging for his life. Please give me some clothes, give me a blanket, anything, cover me up, I'm so cold. He said, man, you know what I did to your son? I made him get down on his knees and I put my private in his mouth and I made him do this. And I tell him, you better do it right or else you're dead here today. He said after the son did all of that, he didn't give him no blanket. He laughed at him and then he just put a bullet in him and finished him off. Can you imagine how this father was thinking of what was going through his head at that time? That man couldn't control himself no more. That man didn't know that this guy wanted to get him so upset that he'll pull his gun and try to shoot him so that he can kill the man. And that's exactly what happened. The man couldn't take it. So this guy here was telling me this thing about what he did to my cousin, man, and the blood was boiling up on me. And, oh, man, I felt like just knocking him out right there because I know I can beat him. I know my martial arts and everything. And oh boy, but you know what? You gotta know what to do when the devil comes to you with those kind of temptation. You better learn and know how to control yourself. You don't go crazy, you don't go wild, you don't lose control. You talk to the Lord, Father, give me strength, help me to keep my cool and to stay at peace and not to do what other people do, not to think like they think and keep me strong and keep me safe at this time. Protect my mind and help me to act right. So, you got to stand there and think. Remember, you can't lose control. So I started thinking, man, this guy want me to hit him because somebody had already told me that in Guyana there now, when you hurt somebody or you get in trouble and stuff, people go to the police and they want to take you to court and they want you to give them money so that you don't have to go to jail or pay the law and stuff. So this guy probably just wanted me to hit. He know that I can beat him. He know that's my cousin. He know how I feel. And so he tried to push me to make me act in a certain kind of way. But you better learn how to act, have self-control. You remember one thing, in this world, Jesus already said it. Don't expect these people in the world to love you or to treat you any better than they treated me. He said if they treated me the way they did, how do you think they're going to treat you? You are not of the world. And because you have the word, because I give you the word, they hate you. And you better know how to control yourself in this world, man. We are living in the last days, and this world is wild. People are going crazy. Things are happening that never happened in the past. Things are just happening now because we're living in the last days. And you got to know that. You got to understand it. You got to show love. You can't take revenge. You can certain things that you got to know what to do in those situations, right? Because remember the way that you act and the thing that you do show who you really are when obstacles come your way. When obstacles come your way, it'll bring out the real you. People will see your true colors. And remember, people can learn how to push buttons to make you act a certain way, and so you lose your cool if you're not being wise. You better learn how to act when those situations arise. You got to know what to do when you don't know what to do, man. Catastrophic reaction will get you into all kinds of trouble every time. So you got to know what to do. You got to know how to behave, and you got to ask God to strengthen your mind, to show you the right way, the right thing to do. And if you're standing on the word, and if you have the word abiding in you and you're abiding in the word, when certain situation arise, you know how to act right away. And then certain things, people will ask you questions, you will say the right thing because the Spirit will speak out to you right there, the words that you're supposed to say. Sometimes you don't even know what you're saying, and you say, "Oh man, why did I say that? That's going to get me into all kind of trouble." No, but that save you because the Spirit know what you need to say, and at the right time it tells you just what to say. And sometimes you're going this way, and all of a sudden you feel like you need to turn this way to do that, and you say, "Man," and then you make that turn and you realize, "Man, it's a good thing I didn't go that way. I didn't even know that this danger was there, but something just turned me away over here, and look how good things work out." Sometimes you're worrying about what's going to happen tomorrow and what you're going to do about this or what you're going to do about that, and you're there frustrated, worrying yourself to death when God already tell you, just don't worry about tomorrow. Let tomorrow take care of itself. I provide for the sparrows. I provide for you. I'll go with you wheresoever you go. I'll be with you until the end of time. He just wants you to listen to his word and practice the word, and don't try to hate anybody. Don't try to criticize anybody. Show love, show respect for yourself, respect for others. I'll tell you another situation I got into. No names, I'm not calling no names. I was at these people's house, and I promised them that I was going to give them some money and everything. And I was here that night. The next day I was supposed to give them some money and stuff. But I got up that morning and I asked for my phone that they had taken, said they were going to charge it up for me and all that. And they said, "We don't have your phone. We give you back your phone, or we don't know where it is." I said, "No, you took the phone last night. Your daughter was supposed to put it to charge. I want my phone." "Oh, so you're accusing my daughter of having your phone or taking your phone?" I said, "No, but I did give it to her. She was supposed to charge it up." And these people started coming down on me like they was ready to kill me, man. This young lady jumped up in my face, and she was right in my face, just pushing me, just called me a demon. "You liar, devil, you cheating devil, you're no good. Listen to you. You just don't want to help nobody, and so you're gonna hide your own phone and now try to accuse people here." Oh, and this young lady was in my face, and I got so upset. I was frustrated. I was mad, and I said, "Shut up! Get out of my face!" Oh, and the more I said that, she was just standing there with a calm look, a smile in her face. And looking at that smile and that calmness and everything was making me get even worse, even madder. And I'm like, "Leave me alone! Stop it!" Man, before I know it, I was yelling and everything. It looks like I saw control. Why? Because I knew that it was the devil in this person, and they're calling me a demon and telling me that I'm a devil and that I hid my own fault and was accusing them just because I don't want to help them. And I'm thinking, who can think like that? Why would they think that I would even be a person like that? And the devil is saying, "Man, kick her in the stomach, get a knife, and just finish this person off." All kinds of stuff. And I'm just looking at her straight and I'm yelling to the top of my lungs and I'm upset as can be. And this person is so calm right up in my face, like, "Yeah, get mad. That's you bringing out the true colors, and this is just you. I don't know why you would be like that. You're hateful. You're supposed to be kind and loving. You're supposed to help and all this, but look what you would do." And I'm saying, "Dear, what I'm telling you, you got my phone and your daughter got it. Don't accuse my daughter. Don't accuse me." Oh man, and the devil is just telling me, "Do this, do this." And you know what? I stood there, and all of a sudden, I remember, man. Hey, don't let nobody push your button and make you act like this, and don't let the devil push you because he use anybody, the ones you love, your sister, your brother, anybody to bring you down and to put you down. And then all of a sudden, I started thinking, you know what? Let it go, Oscar. Turn away. Remember now, standing on the promise of God. Do it with your word there. Practice the word. Do it. Control yourself now. Pull yourself together. And I said, you know what? It's all right. I don't care about the phone. I don't care about nothing. I'm just going to leave you. Okay, go on. And I said, all right, let me grab my things. And I started looking for I grabbed my bag. They grabbed the bag out of my hand. I grabbed my shoes. They grabbed the shoes out of my hand. Go without shoes. Go without this. Go without that. So I walk out the house. I'm dressed up. I got on no shoes. I like, man, you're going to travel all the way down to where you got to go with no shoes on. People going to wonder, why are you not wearing shoes? Why are you like this and all of that? So then I stayed there. And the next day, I still didn't get my phone yet, but I went and gave them the money and everything that I promised and all of that. And then I still had to leave there without my phone. But I said, you know what, forget it. I did what I said I was going to do. Thank God I'm not going to hold no hatred. I'm not going to do unto them as they did unto me. I'm not going to look for no revenge. I'm not going to hold no malice. That's called appeasement, buddy. Appeasement. I always tell my brother about appeasement, and I use that word a lot. That means giving up the right for the wrong. You act as though you are the wrong person or you did the bad thing just so that God will be pleased with you and so that you know you're doing the things that you should do. Man, this world is crazy, I'm telling you. And you gotta learn how to conduct your behavior. You gotta learn how to control yourself. You gotta learn how to love your brother, your sister, your mother. You gotta learn how to show love and kindness and be loving and forgiving because you see what's happening in the world right now, man. Right now, we're in the United States and we have a government shutdown where people can hardly eat. People don't know what to do themselves. Look at what happened in Jamaica just recently with the hurricane, destroyed the whole place. We are going through some rough times. We're in the last days, man, and the world hates you if you're a Christian. If you try to do the things that are right, the world don't love you at all. So don't be surprised when people act certain way and when they turn their back on you and they act like something strange is going on. The Bible warned you about all these things long ago and tell you to do the right thing and try to study the word and learn the word and do the word and this don't let the word depart from you at all. This book of the law shall not depart out of your mouth, out of your heart, out of your mind, but you should meditate in it day and night so that you observe all that is written therein. Not just observe this, so that you observe and do. Then shall you prosper in this world, and then you shall find good success. And God said, I will be with you wherever you go it. I show you what to do. I will provide for you. I would help you. I would not leave you alone. I would never leave you nor forsake you. So you got to be strong in this world. You got to understand yourself. Know thyself as the good book advice. Know yourself and learn how to control your behavior and what to do in every situation. And show love and keep negative people away from you. And the Bible says, you know what? If any man want to be a disciple, he have to hate his mother, his sister, his brother, his wife, his friends, everybody. You got to hate them and hate yourself also. Hate your own life. So when I tell people that and I say that's in the Bible, a lot of people say, no, the Bible don't say nothing. It never said nothing about hate because God said, by this shall all men know that you're my disciple when you show love one for another. And I said, let me take you in the book of Luke. Yeah, it says that hate. And we go to the Bible and they look and they say, yeah, but you got to understand what it means. What God said. Jesus always used parable and stuff anyway. And you got to understand those parables, the parable of the sower and the seeds and all of that. Jesus used a parable. You got to learn the word. You got to have the spirit in you to direct your thoughts in your mind, keep you in control and show you what to do and help you to control your own self, to stay out of trouble and to stay strong. And if you want a long, prosperous life, if you want to enjoy the abundant life, you got to control yourself, learn what to do, eat the right food, get the right amount of rest, stay out of trouble. Don't let certain situation gets you down, and if you see things are not going right, try to understand what's going on. Don't lose control. Don't react too quickly to any kind of situation. Don't let circumstances and situation control you. You always have to control circumstances and situation, and you have to use your power. Be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor. You have to know what to do at all times. Ask God to bless your plans, everything you do. Ask Him to direct your everything that you put your hand on. Ask Him to direct your thoughts, your mind, and your actions. Ask Him to bless your plans. And if you do that, God will help you, and you will live a happy life. You will live a long, happy, and successful life. You don't have to worry like the people in the world, and you don't have to be living hate and hate your neighbor. God said, love your neighbor as yourself. Love your fellow people around you, and show love and kindness. Be forgiving, be gentle, be nice, be sweet. Enjoy the abundant life that Jesus left for you. Enjoy it. God said when he made man, he blessed him and he said, hey, take dominion over everything. Subdue the world, man. Replenish it. Replenish means make it anew, man. I mean, be fruitful and multiply and enjoy this life. The devil came to kill. He wants to hurt, kill, and destroy. And still so many people are following the devil and do what he tell them to do. He came to hurt, to steal, to kill, to destroy. He's not going to do anything good for you. He's not going to show you the right way to go. But Jesus, the good shepherd, man, Jehovah God, I love God. I trust in the Lord, and I'm going to stand on his word until the day I die. I like me. I love me. I take care of me, and I'm going to keep asking God to continue to bless me and to help me in everything I do. By myself, I can do nothing. But with God, all things are possible. And I'm not going to let nothing worry me, upset me, and frustrate me to where I end up in a stroke and heart attack and all of that. Like a lot of the people that I see in the nursing home and in hospitals and mental institution, because that's the kind of work I do, and I've been seeing all those things for a long, long time. And I just ask God to give me strength and to help me and to keep me out of those situations. And that when He's ready to take me out of this world, when He's ready for me to come home, I just ask Him to take me out peacefully and quietly. Don't let me lay down in no hospital and I'll depend on people to take care of me. I'll be frustrated and upset and crying and groaning with pains. And because people that you love sometimes, they would make you sign over everything to them, and then they'll put you in the nursing home and they just forget about you, just leave you there to die or to suffer. And a lot of people I see suffered and cry for weeks and weeks, even months and even years. Some people lay down there, their bodies decaying, sore, bed sores. Every turn they make, there is so much pain and anguish. It is awful, man. Who wants to go through that? Who wants to endure that kind of madness? I want to live in peace. I want God to continue to bless me. I want to stay healthy and strong, and I want to do the best I can to show love to people and to help people all around me, because I want God to. The Bible says, if you want the reward of a righteous man, you gotta, show good kindness and goodness to people like that. You get a righteous man reward. Anything good that you do for anybody, God will do the same for you. And the thing that I like about the promises that Jesus make, it says that if you lend to the poor, it says he pays you back, but he pay you back 7 times more than what you give to those people. So when you do something for somebody, you don't worry about no reward and expect them to give you all these praises and stuff. Control yourself. Think about what you're doing and do the right things. Ask God to bless all of your plan, to show you which way to go, and live good with your people, with your friends, your relatives. Love your family and forgive them for everything and anything. And you just trust in God. Remember now that remember what Jesus said though. It says, if any man want to be my disciple, he got to hate his father, mother, sister, brother, wife, husband, children. Hate them all. But remember now, you don't mean that you hate them because of who they are, and not even because of the things that they're doing. You don't hate them, you hate the sin and the craziness that they do sometimes because they don't understand, or because they don't understand, they're out of control, they don't understand God's word, and they're not standing on his word, and his word is not abiding in them the way that it should. Because if somebody love you and care about you, they wouldn't want to see you do anything wrong. They won't want to see you suffer. They would not encourage you to do bad things. They would not be pointing a finger at you, criticizing you, cursing at you, and all of that. So, what he's saying is that, okay, let's say, for instance, I have a brother that I love so much, and I see my brother doing all kinds of wrong things, and now my brother get caught, and somebody saying, yeah, he just did it, and I'm saying they're lying because he was with me all the time. He didn't do that and all that. I know that my brother did it, but my love for my brother, I'm gonna lie for him, and so I'm encouraging him to do all those things. That's what he mean when he say you gotta hate them, because you don't want nobody to, you don't want to end up in hell with them. And like you don't want to end up like old Eli and his sons. My grandmother always used to tell me that, don't come here and don't bring that here. I don't want to end up like old Eli. She said, I lost my husband and I lost my only son. And they were doing things they weren't supposed to do. And she said, you can't encourage people when they're doing that kind of stuff, because otherwise God will be mad at both of you, and you're going to end up suffering just like they're suffering. I don't want that to happen. I really don't. I don't want that to happen to me either. So if you're negative and you want to act in a certain kind of way and show hate and all that stuff, stay far away from me. Right? I don't want no negative people or negative behavior around me. I'm gonna try my best to show love, respect for myself, and I'm asking God to lead me in the right direction, to forgive me for all my past sins, and I'm trying my best to live in peace in this world. This world is a crazy world, and it's a rat race out there. I don't care what you have. I don't care what other people have. I don't care what they're doing. I don't want to do what they're doing, and I don't care about to have what they have. I want the godliness is contentment is great gain. That's what the Bible says. I'm satisfied with what I have, and anything else that I need, I talk to God about it, and God always answers my prayers. He meets my need, and He knows what I need better than I know, because I might think that I really need this thing, I want this, that's going to bless me. But sometimes those things that your prosperity shall be your destruction. That's what it says. So some of those things that you think might do you good might cause your death. And I don't want nothing to cause me to end up in darkness, or to be living in some prison, or to be frustrated and sick laying in some bed. I want God to bless me and help me in every way. So my brothers and sisters, I've said a lot today, but I ask God to forgive all those people that came in contact with me with the craziness and try to frustrate me and try to push me. And praise God that I didn't let anybody push me so far that I end up in trouble or doing things that I know can take me to prison, or cause me to lose my soul, or cause me to lose my life in this world, or cause me to be ashamed of my own self and feel like a failure. Now, I thank God for the control that I have, and I thank God for helping me in time of trouble. Call on me in time of trouble, God said, and I'll be with you. I'll be with you to the very end. I'll go with you wheresoever you go at. And so I just want to remind you, see, I do all these lessons and these videos, and at night I lay back and listen to them and listen to them, and I fall asleep listening to them. I wake up looking and listening to my own self, reminding myself, okay, you can forget easily, You can forget easily. An obstacle reveal who you really are and what you really believe. So when those obstacles comes my way and people try to put them in my way, people try to push me, press this button, press that button. Like my friend, I told him one day, I said, man, look, we're going to this wake house. and I want you to act good there. I want you to behave yourself, right? I said somebody there might try to frustrate you or say something that you don't like or try to upset you because they know you got a quick temper. And people would do that when they know that all they have to do is push this button or say this or say that. I said, please, man, when we get there, be aware. And if somebody try to do this or try to get you upset or anything, don't even pay them no attention. He said, okay, cuz, okay. And so here we are. We arrive at the wake house. And as soon as I got to the gate, walk in the gate, a guy ran up to me and said, blah, 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 blah. And he tried to get me frustrated. And then he asked for some things. And I said, all right, man, I'll go get it for you. And I had to leave and go. And I came back. I said, okay, look, I brought you all this. Everybody enjoy. So me and him went in and we sat down and they started playing card. And there was a guy there that liked trouble and anyhow, and he liked to tease and upset and frustrate people. So he started. I don't know what he said to my cousin. I don't know what he said to him. But the next thing I know, my cousin jumped up and he started yelling and cussing and getting so angry and frustrated. And I said, man, don't you remember? We just talked about this and forget it, man. Don't worry about what he said. Don't listen to him. And so he quit and he stopped. But you see, catastrophic reaction. He didn't think of what happened. He is so used to acting this way that as soon as this person said that and said that, he just lost all control and started going off, and he forgot all the way it talked about and how I begged him to act right. So, and then he felt so ashamed. He said, let's go home. And I said, yeah, man, let's go. So we left that place. And 2 or 3 times I saw him got into that same situation and was so ashamed later, ashamed of himself because he can't control his own behavior. And people know this, and so people will push him. So don't let nobody push you like that. Don't let the devil laugh at you and don't give in to all those kind of feelings and thoughts and the way that you think about something. Because remember, your mind control what comes out of your mouth. Your mind control your behavior. And as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So you got to learn to think right and know thyself, as the good book advised. Know thyself and act better. Practice to do better in your life every day. Practice to do what is right, what is good, and what is pleasable in the sight of God. So that when the devil comes to you like he came to Jesus, you can tell him, man, get behind me, Satan. Greater is he that is within me than he that is in the world. You're not going to push me, and I don't care about peer pressure and all that. I'm not going to bow to that and stoop myself down low and act foolish or end up in trouble because of you. Get behind me, Satan. In the name of Jesus, get behind me. That's what you got to have that power, though. You got to have that spirit power in you, boy. Be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. And you can do anything, and nobody or nothing can bring you down. Don't be in no hurry to get this or to get that or to do that or to do this. Don't look at what people have or what they're doing and how they behave or the power that they have, the nice fancy car, the clothes they wear, nothing. You don't have to be like nobody else. Be yourself. Be yourself. Don't let nobody push you into doing anything that you know is not right. Ask God to bless your plan and you will be successful in reaching your objectives. That's all I got to say today, my brothers and my sister. God bless you all. I love you. Peace and love to all of you out there, to all my friends, relatives, and to anybody that's listening and looking at this video. I thank you for listening, for looking, and I ask God to bless you and to help you in all of your doings. And I wish you a long, happy, prosperous life. My peace I leave with you. Not as the world giveth, give I unto you. My peace I give unto you. That's what Jesus said. not as the world give it unto you. The world don't know the way of peace. Many people out there don't know nothing about peace. All they know is cussing, fighting, stealing, thinking they can trick everybody. They got what they call what is this thing that the world sense? I forgot what they used to call that and back in the days. They went to the University of Hard Knocks. That's it. The University of Hard Knocks. All they know, I asked the guy, I said, well, what's this University of Hard Knocks, man? What kind of world sense you got? And what is this University of Hard Knocks? Yeah, they've been beaten up on the head, kicked about by the world, got into all kind of trouble, all kind of suffer, all kind of pain. So they learn how to lie, cheat, steal, and do all that. So now they think they're so slick and they can outsmart you, and you can't tell them nothing that they don't know. And they know how to do all the wicked things to get by in this world. But they always end up there. The university are not. They end up in prison, in penitentiary and stuff. And that's where they learn more and more about the University of Hard Knocks. Some might come out there alive and change their behavior and stuff and learn how to do better and enjoy this life. But most of them are destroyed. They destroy their own self. Devil tricked them, and now they're gone. Peace and love to you, friends. Change your life. Try to do the best you can to live a happy, successful life and to show love and respect for yourself and respect for others. And that's my wishes for you as I wish for myself, and I ask God to bless me and help me and to continue to lead me in the right direction and keep me strong. I feel good, man. I feel healthy and strong. Look, I'm 73. I'm almost 74 years old now. You should see me jump and kick and how I act in the gym, showing my martial arts skills and like kicking way over people's head and stuff. And I can see people checking me out all the time. And sometimes I show off a little, and I'm acting like I got it going on. Punch myself a few times in the stomach. Get some a little 10-pound weight, one in this hand, one in the other hand, slamming it on my stomach like this, pow, pow on my thighs, acting like I'm the biggest, strongest guy around there. And I'm happy to be able to feel the way I do and move like I do, and I thank God for the strength and everything that I have. And I work hard. A lot of times I work 16 hours a day. People that know me can tell you. And I like working. I take care of people, and I love people, and I help people, and I give good advice to people and stuff. So, and I like when people give me good advice because they helping me and reminding me of how I should conduct myself and who I should be. And I thank God for His goodness and stuff. So I just want to encourage you to just, show love, be forgiving, be loving, be kind, do the best you can to live a good, nice life, and stay away from negative people with their negative attitude. And don't lose your temper too much, and don't act crazy. Act better, be at peace, and remember, the world hates you because they hate Jesus, and because you have the word. Jesus said, I've given you the word, and because you have the word, the world don't like you. So don't be surprised when people talk bad about you, point finger at you, and act like they hate you. Don't be surprised, but don't be like them. That's what it says in Ezekiel. Don't be like them. Okay? Have a good day, and God bless you. Bye-bye. God bless you. I love you. I love all of you.